You're welcome to Game Time, proudly brought to you by Betty. To this where you get the best of previews from the English football leagues as well as other sporting activities. My name is Kweku Anokumi. I'm here this time around to give you my 3 games for the weekend. And I start off with a very interesting game in the Spanish La Liga. This time around, it is Thomas Partey's Atletico Madrid going up against Valencia. Thomas Partey's Atletico Madrid should be the side to carry the day, looking at the fact that they do have enough firepower to win that game. Atletico Madrid going up against Valencia, the odds are on your screen right there. So from that game, we move on to the French League 1. This is going to be a very interesting game in the French side of life when it comes to football. It is OGC Nice going up against Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be a game with so much fun and some few goals. I do believe that game will end in a draw. Nice going up against PSG. The game is set to end 1-1 and the odds are also below right down on your screen there. I'll end this off with a very interesting game, a game that is significant to English football history. It's Manchester United going up against Liverpool. Manchester United will be a side trying to get their patchy season on track, but I do believe Liverpool have what it takes to bury Manchester United a bit more, and Liverpool win that game by 3-0. Manchester United going up against Liverpool. Liverpool to triumph at the end of the day. The odds are available right down below on your screen. And that's how I end Game Time, proudly brought to you by Betty. To remember to catch us next time as we give you the best of previews from the European football leagues as well as other sporting activities.
Betty, your #1 sports betting platform. Play to win.
Hello viewers, it's your girl, Miss K, Yaa Agyemang, and I'm very excited to be bringing to you Life After the Game, the show that seeks to find out what is happening to our sportsmen and women who have eventually retired from the sporting event. This is Life After the Game, and today I'm in the house of one of Ghana's ex-midfielders. We're going to have a chit-chat with him and know what he's doing with his life. Do come with me.
Right, the niggas, the figures see them, did them up. Still see. But we just be there. Be like everybody, they want to take me fit. Hey, no be giddy jigga for mellow. Do one fast, do one slow, do one solo. You for I say you only live once.
Hello, Yussif Chibsah. It's such a pleasure meeting you. So, can I get a hug?
Yes.
Yes. A hug from the legend. I think most people will be very excited to have this opportunity. So, and I must confess, it is a beautiful home we have right here. Is that your car? Okay. I mean, anytime we talk about footballers, most people attribute and then associate either money or beautiful car. So I must confess, a beautiful car. I just hope one of these days I'm going to get a ride in it.
I've had this for a couple of years.
Okay.
I don't really fancy cars. I like to
One at a time. With a very modest lifestyle, not extravagant. I think that is pretty much. And there's, I think it's a very beautiful home you have right. How long have you been here?
I've been here
4 or 5 months. Oh wow! So it's pretty much a very new home. You live here with your family, your wife here, and your kids. Your kid is not here at the moment. Oh, okay. And you're Muslim. So are you looking at marrying a second wife or?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, then I'm sure this is for our ladies and then our viewers watching.
Like
but you know, you didn't want to commit,
know.
so you currently with just one woman. Okay, and in the future you don't look like you want to add up or something. You don't know yet. Okay, so it's not a no.
No.
Okay.
It's not yes.
It's not yes. Okay.
Everybody, beg us you do that. Give me fun.
Hey.
Give me fun. I know they like it, so they give me fun.
This is a beautiful home. I actually like the stairs, how it's made and everything. Very, very stylish. I mean, after you have really played your heart out, played with all these foreign teams and you have retired, I'm sure you've made good use of some of the monies that you got.
Yes.
Yes.
We're trying our best. We've done some few investments.
I think and I'm pretty impressed because this is not going to be the story of that we hear most of the time. Players play, they retire, they are not playing, and then people look at them, people see them, and then they start to ask questions. What do they use their monies for?
Yeah, right.
But I think you're doing well for yourself.
Yussif Chibsah, born 30th December 1983, is a former Ghana midfielder who played for Unskal SK in Sweden. Chibsah was a student of Prempeh College class of 1996 in Gaggersberg House and is considered a highly educated footballer, majoring in accounting but also studied management and economics. He was the captain of the Ghana Olympics team who exited in the first round of the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens after finishing third in Group B. Chibsah is also the captain of the Ghana Meteors in the 2003 All-African Games in Abuja that won the bronze medal. His international efforts were recognized as he was a member of the Ghanaian standby players in the 2006 World Cup in Germany after playing most of the matches in the qualifying round. Chibsah has over 50 caps with all levels of international Ghana football from under 17 to the senior national team. He played for King Faisal and Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League.
Purchase your tracks today.
Right. Nana, come have a seat.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Which one
you.
you prefer?
I prefer here.
Okay.
Here is just fine. I see you holding your cap and then it bears Asante Kotoko, but then I see something written on here as
Strike.
strike.
Yeah.
What is going on with this whole strike thing?
Strike is a kit manufacturing company based
Okay.
in Portugal,
Wow.
the city of Porto. They are actually kitting Kotoko now, and I happen to be the one who facilitated the deal.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I brought the sponsorship
Oh.
to Kotoko because I do a lot of business in Portugal. I had one of my clients who was playing for FC Porto, Majid Waris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I happened to meet some few partners there who introduced me to this
To
company.
this one.
Yeah.
And then you brought it to Asante Kotoko.
Yes.
Give
So
it
at a
away.
point in time, I wrote a proposal to Kotoko
Oh, okay.
for them to consider because I heard the news that their contract with Barracks was expiring, was running
Expiring.
out. So
Oh, then that's
I chipped in the proposal and
thumbs up to you. I think
Yeah.
Kotoko players and then the whole
Yeah.
management is gonna
Yeah.
really appreciate what you've done. But
Yes.
then I think there was a lot in it for you.
not really actually, but
That is what everybody
it
say.
looks-
I don't know why
it's
the players
lucrative
don't
because-
like to really tell us what is in it
no,
for
no,
them
it's not like
anytime.
that. But you see, I can tell you a little bit about the deal.
Okay,
My company, that is Club Consult Africa,
okay,
we have an exclusive contract with Strike as the
okay,
African representative.
okay.
So my company wrote a proposal to Kotoko. So we have the agreement with Kotoko. We have a 3-year deal signed with Kotoko.
Okay.
And I produce the kits for the team for free. But then I buy them from Strike. So I have the right to sell the replicas and all other peripherals of Kotoko. So that is the attractive part of the contract.
Of the
So at the moment,
contract.
I'm not making something,
Something,
but the future looks
in
bright.
the future looks bright. Okay, and I'm pretty much sure a lot of people are watching this interview and are wondering who you really are. I know some of us that really love the game do still remember you, and then but as to what you're doing after you have retired. So can you tell us a bit more about what your company really does? I know you have already spoken about the fact that you want this contract that is Strike.
Yeah.
That's coming and then sponsoring Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But aside that, what other thing are you doing?
Yeah, my company, I mean Club Consult Africa Limited.
Club Consult
It's a sports consultancy company.
Okay.
We specialize in athlete representation.
Okay.
So we have a couple of Ghanaian players, Majid Waris,
Okay.
Enokedu Kofi, Kamalisa, Enokedu, Mohamed Nasiru, Danela Mate.
So all these players are under your management,
Yes,
and
they
you are
under-
managing them.
Yes, they're under my management. So
Oh,
I
okay.
represent them as their agent.
Their agents.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, that is the core.
What's your company
Yes,
really
that is
stands
that is
for?
what we do. But we are into club consultation and then sponsorship, like just what I did for Kotoko. And recently, I've been contacted by Accra Great Olympics, so
Okay.
hopefully very soon we'll be kicking Olympics too.
Okay.
BBN Gold Stars have also been in touch, and next week we might be signing a contract with the Ugandan national team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So then a
we
lot
are
is
growing.
really going on for
We
your
are growing,
company, but
yeah.
then I think most people don't know about it. and
Yes, you know,
a
it's
whole
a
lot.
new it's a new company. Though it's been in existence for the past 5 years. But I registered the company whilst I was still playing actively. You know, but I retired 2 years ago from active football, 2016 December. So it is now that I've really put in the activities of the company into
I must
action.
confess that is thumbs up, and that is very, very good, because it would take somebody who is slightly enlightened to want to do all of these things. And then I read somewhere that you're a former student of Prempeh College.
Yes.
Oh,
I
I'm
attended
sure the
Prempeh
Prempeh
College.
guys
Yeah.
will be very, very proud of you
Amanfo.
right now. Amanfo. Which year did you complete?
96.
96.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yes, yes.
you say you're not that old after
No.
all. I mean, how old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 35.
You're 35. Oh, okay. Is that football age, or that's?
No, I don't know about football.
You don't know about football
No.
age. That is your
All I
correct
know is-
age.
all I know is my age. I have that in my passport. So
You have it in your passport, so that is not
And
a
on my
football
birth
age.
set, yes,
And
so-
your birth set, okay. I think you look
Maybe
pretty.
I need to ask my mom and dad if
And
they
oh
provided
no,
a
but
birth set.
I think you look well. You look pretty young, so I could believe that you're 35 and all that. Okay. In managing players like Majid Waris and Enoch Idukofi, how did you get into that role?
Well, I was playing like a role like a role model to most of those boys who came to Sweden. I actually played
I
in
wouldn't
Sweden.
want to cut you on that, but we'll come back to that question. Did you have somebody doing that for you?
Yes, because I was playing actively.
Okay.
I had control of the boys, but then I was a player. I couldn't act as an agent at the moment.
Okay.
At the same time, so I had an agent who was representing them.
Okay.
So when I quit, I just took over all my boys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you pretty much get into the management of the likes of Majid Waris and Enoch Idukofi and all that?
Waris, Enoch, Nasiru, most of the boys were all playing in Sweden, where I've been for 10 years. I played professional football in Sweden for 10 years. So I was acting like a senior brother to them. I was helping them, directing them whenever they have issues, difficulties, and all that. I was there for them. So actually, they motivated me. They really asked me to get into this part, because I had plans to go back to my banking and finance job after quitting
I'm a banker too, so I mean, you don't want to come back to the stress, do you?
No, not at all.
I think you should just stick to what you're doing.
Yeah, so actually I embraced their suggestions, and then when I quit playing, I just started as their agent. I started representing them right away.
Wow.
So that is how it all started.
Okay. I did a little bit of research, and I noticed that you're a player relations manager for PFAG. Can you tell us a little bit about that role?
The Professional Footballers Association of Ghana. I mean, my boss, Anthony Bafo, he is the founder and the general secretary for the union. It's the players' union.
Okay.
So he actually, like I told you, I had a group in Sweden, a WhatsApp group where I had all the Ghanaian players in Sweden. In that group, we used to chat and share ideas. Whenever any of the members have a problem, we are there. So he called me, and then he congratulated me for that job, that I should keep it up.
I should also congratulate you, because most of the time we hear a lot behind the scenes. We hear a lot of misunderstanding. This player did this, but you seem like the peaceful type that is pretty much bringing the players together, unlike what we hear that they later come out. Because currently the crop of Black Star players we have, it's not been a very beautiful thing that we hear. This one is not pretty much doing this with this person and all that.
Right,
so what's your relationship like with some of our ex?
No, I have a very good relationship with the ex-players and the current players, due to my role as the director of player relations or head of player relations. So, like I said, it all started when Mr. Anthony Bafo called me, and then he really did mention that he is aware of whatever I'm doing in Sweden. I should keep it up. And, the whole idea of PFAG. I mean, we were all involved when it started. It wasn't easy. He really did well to get the union to come to stay. So we discussed. I told him about my plans. That I want to quit, and this is what I want to do. So he said, okay, why don't you come pick up this post as the head of player relations, because you've already been playing that role behind the scenes. So I accepted it, and I think we're doing a really good job for the players.
I'm sure that there's one question most fans would love to know, and then you playing the game and retiring peacefully and gracefully, and then relaxing in this beautiful home that we have come to interview on. Can you really tell us what is happening to Black Star? What is causing the constant or the continuous poor performance on the part of the Black Star? It's like gradually Black Star is just they're not performing to the standards most people would love. What is attributing to all that?
We are not getting. You see, the expectations from the fans is very high.
You think so?
The fans really want the national team to win.
It is because you continue breaking the hearts of Ghanaians.
Yeah, I understand, but you see, it's not a wish. It's not a wish of players to break the heart of the nation.
So what is happening? Is it that they don't prepare well?
Well, it can be a factor. It can be a factor.
Or
there are a whole lot of factors
in the case of we not fielding the right players.
I wouldn't say so, because we have a pool of talent in Ghana.
So what is happening?
If we really want to count the number of players that are eligible to play for Ghana, there are in millions, in thousands. So I wouldn't say we are not fielding the right people, but it's a whole lot of factors. Preparation can be one, management can be one, and then performance can also be one. So we really have to look at a whole lot of factors in order to. But then, like I said, Ghanaians have been crying for a very long time for a trophy. It's been a while that we won the Cup of Nations. So this has been the expectations, and for the past 5-6 years, I think we've been to the finals like 2-3 times.
Okay.
We've just been unlucky not to have won the trophy. So I think the boys are
based
doing their
on
best.
that, you think the boys are doing their best?
They are doing their best.
They are doing their best, but it's unfortunate.
They want to be proud of themselves. They want to make money.
Because sometimes I look at the likes of you, some of amazing players who have retired and they don't really have anything to show for, and it's a little worrying.
Yeah,
do you think the players are treated well in Ghana here?
No. For that one,
the players are not treated well in Ghana.
No. I don't think the
Why
players
do you say that?
Yes, because we have a lot of cases. Like the position that I hold with the PFAG, I get to see a lot of cases. Clubs don't honor their contractual obligations when they sign the players.
Wow.
They promise them monies, they don't pay.
They don't pay them.
Yeah, but you see, it's a whole lot of factors that goes into that. Some of the clubs don't have money. Finance has been a global challenge to the sport of football. It's not only here in Ghana. Even in Europe, clubs have financial problems. But the difference is they are able to manage it well over there in Europe. But in Ghana, it's like we don't care. The money is not there, and yet we don't have that courtesy to talk to the players in the manner that they will cool down, calm down, and play. This is why we are having the rate at which player exodus. It's on the increase now. Every player wants to go out to Europe just because he's not happy here. Yeah. He's not making a lot of money, and even the small money that is promised is not coming.
So do you scout?
Yes, I do scout.
You do scout?
Yeah, I do scout.
Who and who have you?
I do scout myself.
You do?
Recently, few of my boys signed for Kotoko.
Okay.
Kwame Bonsu, who was playing in Sweden, is my boy. Abbas Mohammed is my boy. Okay. Abdul Ganiu, the centre back who came from Karila, is my boy. Fatah Sefiu is also my boy. Okay. Yeah. So
But looking at what is going on now, how well do you think? Because look, we both know what went on. Ghana football now is just on the rocks. And then you having these players playing for Kotoko and all that. Now Kotoko is, playing Confederation of Africa, the CAF and all that. How do you think it's going to affect them? Because our local league is literally dead.
Yes, that's why we have congratulated Kotoko, and we need to keep on supporting them because, football was dead. Okay. For them to manage to get to the
to where
group
they are
stages.
now.
I mean,
I'm actually
they
impressed with
deserve-
Kotoko too, because
yes, I think the boys and the technical team and management
what
have done well.
do you think, with your experience, you have played the game, you have retired now, what do you think we can do for Kotoko to actually lift the flags of Ghana high so that they don't just drop out like we always do?
Yeah, I think the only thing we can do is to support them. But at the end of the day, it's only the players that will be on the field. But there are a whole lot of things that go into preparation. I mean, when you talk about finance, them traveling to Sudan, it's about money. Flight tickets, accommodation. We just have to make sure they get the best accommodation that they can. They get the best materials that they need.
All
food
right.
and everything.
Yeah, and being a player relations manager at PFAG, what are some of the challenges and what are you people doing to help the players? What are the challenges you people have?
Yes, we have few challenges. One with the clubs or with the club administrators or owners, and one with some of the players too. With the players, I think they really don't understand what the PFAG stands for or what they stand to benefit from the PFAG. I think we need to enforce our education. We've been doing club visitation. We go to the clubs at their training grounds and then try to enlighten them about what the PFAG really stands for. Yeah, with the clubs, some club administrators are trying to prevent the players from registering.
Oh, okay.
With the PFAG. Just
Why do you think so?
They don't really want the players to be part of the union, so as for us to fight for them. But this is our challenges with the players. If the players should listen to them, at the end of the day, they come back to us when their owners refuse to pay them. So this is why we try to educate all the players. We try to send a message across that, I mean, it costs you nothing to be a member of the union. Registration is free.
Oh,
you just
okay.
have to get the forms, fill in, attach your passport copy, and then a passport picture. And then we give you an ID. Automatically you become a member. Then you stand to benefit from all the. We have an insurance package that covers all the 16 clubs in the Premier League.
Wow. Recently,
when Kotoko was involved in an accident, I mean, our insurance package covered them. They were given compensation by SIC because we have that partnership with SIC.
So it's pretty much they paying something little out of their...
They don't pay nothing.
They don't pay nothing?
PFAG fully paid for everything.
So how are you getting the funding and all that? How are you doing all this funding?
If you sit and look at this, why wouldn't a player join?
But then they feel that as soon as they join, maybe you people have a stake or you have a say in their affairs and all that, and that is what they are also trying to avoid.
Actually threaten the players. If you join, we will sack you.
Wow.
So this is the challenge we have. But it's high time they should see the PFAG as mediators. We are not here to kill the game or to, I mean, we have nothing against the clubs. We are just here to make Ghana football better. It is done in Europe everywhere.
So currently, how many players do you have under this?
Oh, a lot. We have a database. I don't have the figure of head, but we have a database where we've captured all players that are registered under the PFA.
Wow.
Because we are affiliated to FIFPro. FIFPro is the World's Players Union.
Okay.
Yes, we are affiliated to FIFPro, so we have a database that has all the members that are registered with us.
That is pretty interesting to
We have this Life After Football Fund too, where in collaboration with Fidelity Bank, we have this fund where the players themselves have to contribute into that fund. We want the players to contribute because we want them to be responsible. We don't want to involve the clubs and then tell the clubs that every month you need to take out 5 cedis or 10 cedis from the players' salary. No, we want the players to know the essence of the fund, the Life of the Football Fund. Now that you are active and strong and playing football, you might think you are okay, but you never know tomorrow. You need to make hay whilst the sun shines. So we try to educate them to understand that the 5 cedi that you put in the fund today might be 500 or 5,000 tomorrow by the time you quit playing football. And that can be a capital for you to start a business or to do something with it. So this is a fund that we've introduced, and some of the players are contributing, but we are still educating those who have not yet taken this serious to take it serious. Because we have practical example of ex-footballers who unfortunately are in difficulties. PFAG has been helping a lot of those players. I mean, like I said earlier on, not all footballers misuse their money.
Money.
But some, in one way or the other, get themselves engaged in bad investment.
Bad investment.
Or
Bad investment, such as what we all know is going on now. do I want to believe that you have your money to Women's Gold? You didn't take your money there. Are you sure? Really?
I'm sure.
That's what
I didn't take my money.
says a lot.
No, don't push me. I didn't take my money.
No, because
to
you know, in Ghana there were a lot of brouhaha, a lot of talk here and there. And then we saw some names of some players having their monies with Men's Gold here and then all that. You don't have your money there.
No, don't push me.
No, you have to be very honest. Because if you have your money there, if you have your money with Men's Gold, nobody's going to do anything. I think we're all just going to laugh it off because I don't know if you guys are going to get your money back, but
it's a bad debt.
It's a bad debt. Then it means just you have your money there.
As the accountants will say, it's a bad debt. If anybody should recover their money, then it's a bonus.
Goodness.
But for me, I don't think.
Anyway, I think even if you had your money there, you are over it.
That is it.
That's
life.
That's life. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Now, I would love to know, can you tell us a little bit about your career?
Yes, on my career, I think a lot of the fans would have already have an idea.
Okay.
But then, I was born in Kumasi, Old Tafo. Then we moved to Accra. My father was transferred. He was working with State Transport Corporation, now company.
Okay.
So we came to Accra when I was 5. I schooled here, primary GSS. Went back to Kumasi for my secondary education at Prempeh College.
Okay.
From Prempeh College, I went to Kumasi Polytechnic. But then whilst in Accra, I was playing with Daily Stars, a juvenile club, Coast Football at Teshi. So when I moved to Kumasi, Prempeh College, one of my course mates was Edmond Ousuansa, who was playing for Connors Babies.
Okay.
So it was Edmond who introduced me to Connors Babies. They came to Accra to get my card, and I joined Connors Babies juvenile club. I played with them for 2 seasons in the U17 league, and then King Faisal, Alhaji Abdul Karim Gruza scouted me from King Faisal. Scouted me from Connors Babies to King Faisal. I spent 3 years with King Faisal. The Kotoko brought me from King Faisal to Kotoko. I spent 3 years.
Do you think it's every local player's dream to either play Kotoko or Heart of Gold?
Yes, especially with
big
players from Asante region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the dream of every player.
Every player.
To play for Kotoko or to travel outside.
I think it's been an amazing interview. I have really enjoyed my chat with you, and I know the fans that almost forgot all about Yussif Chibsah have come to terms with what you are doing after you have retired from the game. It is life after the game, and we are very, very grateful that you opened up your home to us and allowed us to come to your home in an interview. We hope that next time when we call on you, you will open up your homes to us.
Thank you very much.
On that note, we would just like to sign out. It is goodbye, and then we'll see you another time. And for my French fans, it is au revoir, à bientôt.